Hi, Rick here from Warhammer Models and welcome to another Warhammer weekly update. Sorry there hasn't been any updates over the last couple of weeks, just with the way the holidays are and closures, etc. It was just got a bit awkward to do them, so I kind of dropped them for a couple of weeks, but I'm back now. So this week we'll start on pre-orders. So obviously, elephant in the room, weird. Elephant in the room, Warhammer The Old World finally launched from GW, and they went on pre-order on Saturday, and well, all I can say is, well, I certainly underestimated the popularity of this release, and we are the larger box sets, the starter boxes, I think we sold out in about 4 minutes, so that was quite insane. We do still have some individual boxes left on the website. If you want to pre-order them, you can still do so. So these are on a 2-week pre-order, so these won't be coming out until the 20th, so kind of watch out for that. Moving on, order delays. Well, I'm hoping that GW took advantage of the time over the Christmas and New Year to try and clear out the backlogs in the warehouse so that we get our restocks a bit faster. Because I did obviously a refresh order on Monday there. It's a huge order to get all our shelves back to our normal operating stock levels. Up until now, over the last 6 months, GW have been taking about sort of 10 days to 2 weeks to get an order to us. I am hoping the fact that this week's pre-orders, which are finalised on, say, the Monday, we got on Tuesday. I mean, literally the following day. So that is actually pretty insane. So that makes me think that maybe the warehouse is back to normal. I'm hoping the fact that they can get the pre-orders out that quick, that we're going to go back to having 1 week pre-orders and not the 2 and 3 week pre-orders we've been having over the last few weeks. Because for us, it gets incredibly confusing what is going out and what's meant to be going out. But also the fact is that we end up becoming GW's stock room, because obviously we receive the stock, but if we can't ship it out for a couple of weeks, we're sitting on an awful lot of stock. And we don't have a very big stock room here in the shop, because as you know, if you've ever been in store, literally the whole store is retail store. It's not divided up. We have a little bit of stock space, but not an awful lot. Just as a small point, if you are still looking for Legions Imperialis stuff, I have had some very small restocks on that one. Sadly, not the starter box, but some of the individual the individual boxes, like the Baneblade Squadron, etc., Solar Auxilia troops and stuff like that. We've had them back in, so worth checking the website if you have been waiting on those. And I'll finish off Combat Patrol. Remember, we do Combat Patrol tournaments every month. They're normally at the start of the month, but because of Christmas and New Year, the next one is the last weekend of this month, which is the 27th of January. So if you're new to gaming or want to get into 40k gaming, Combat Patrol is an excellent way of getting started. So if you go to the website, we can either go to the website and type in Combatville, and it will come up and you can buy your ticket there. Now, it does say on the product listing that there's a shipping charge. Ignore that. You don't get charged shipping, because obviously there's no physical product being sent out. So it's just the £15 for the day's gaming, and that you'll get four games for the day, and an awful lot of fun and some great prizes. We have every tournament that we do, we've got 3D printed prizes rather than just things like tokens and stuff like that. So you get actually a decent one, and we have it for first, second and third, regardless of how many people turn up. And there's also a best painted, because we're always promoting people to paint their armies. But not to mention, you get extra victory points in the game if you have a painted army. So you're insane not to paint your army. It's just a 3-color minimum. Just put paint on the models and get all those extra victory points, and possibly a best painted trophy to boot. So that is us for this week. Everything hopefully getting back to normal now moving forward. As I say, hoping that the restock from GW are going to speed up, and we're going to get our shelves restocked and get all those models that you might be waiting on, because things have been a wee bit bleak over the last few days, but hopefully that is the end of that. So yeah, that's it for another week. Thank you very much. Bye.